Letters of a Rookie Vampire.
Dear friend, my vampire skills have grown these past nights. I just wish I could say the same about my playwriting skills. At least it's been inspiring. I think Melisa has started opening up more to the playwriting classes. Lately, I've been seeing her typing intensely, eyes glued to the screen. I wonder if she'll ever let me read something. Melisa and I have become more comfortable in each other's company. I think she can even be kind when she sets her mind to. While we were in Blackbird Park waiting for the next duelist, she shared her thoughts on the new play I'm writing.
Your play is really good.
Thanks. But I wish you'd stop reading my mind to find out about my story.
I can't help it. I mean, it's like watching a movie.
What about you? How's your play coming along?
It's okay. Yours is way more fun, trust me. Durantes would be a fool if he decided not to produce it.
He hates everything I write. Maybe after I finish dealing with this vampire business, I'll give myself a break from writing.
But you like writing, don't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, what do you mean, I guess? Do you like it or not?
Everyone here insists on telling me how I should tell my own story. Nobody stops to think about what I want.
I was thinking I should apologize for getting you involved in this without asking.
Melisa, why a human?
I don't know, maybe you haven't realized it yet, but in my world, no one usually listens to a woman's opinion. Especially if it goes against the president of the Vampire Council. I thought a human would be different. I mean, even a male one.
I want to listen to it.
What?
Your play. I want to know what it's about. When will we get to hear something in class?
When vampires wear garlic necklaces. I hypnotized Durantes so he would never ask me to read anything.
Why?
Because... Just because.
But there must be a reason
Because
for...
I'm embarrassed. Happy now? Ugh, you're so frustrating. I just don't want you to make fun of me.
You didn't make fun of my playing. Why would I make fun of yours?
It's... Okay. It's about a vampire woman who's married to a vampire duke, but he mistreats her. And one night, she decides to bring him an unconscious maiden as a gift so she can drink her blood. But what he doesn't know is that she poisoned the blood and... See, I knew it.
What? What did I do?
Why do you have that stupid grin on your face? I knew you'd laugh.
No, I like it.
You do?
Of course. My friend, it was the first time Melisa smiled at me. Not in that mischievous or sarcastic way she usually did. It was a genuine smile. That's why you enrolled in the playwriting course, right? You wanted to learn how to write that story.
Yeah, that's right.
You know...
by the way, before I forget, your next opponent is Sarah, Emmanuel's personal assistant. She's in charge of organizing a schedule, preparing the clan's meetings, that sort of thing.
So it's a woman? I thought you said...
Female vampires are allowed to do anything, as long as it's useful to men. Even Emmanuel admits Sarah's a great fighter.
Well, she sounds like a very efficient vampire.
Only when Emmanuel is around. There are some rumors out there. I actually heard that a couple of vampires saw her in the city accompanied by a human.
And so what?
Yes, Melissa. And so what?
If it weren't for the fact that I had already met Victor, I would have said the girl who had just arrived was the most beautiful vampire I had ever seen. She was tall and slender with deep brown skin and wavy hair tied back in a ponytail. She was also wearing a duelist's uniform, though her shirt was purple. In her hand, she held a sword with a blade so thin it looked almost like a thread of metal, yet with a tip that could probably pierce even a stone. When she saw that she had arrived, Melisa quickly stood up.
Sarah, hi.
You must be Ramiro. I heard you returned one. Have you been seeing Melisa for long?
We already knew each other when he was still human. I decided to turn him recently to avoid problems with that new law.
And the princess got her way. As usual.
Excuse me? What did you mean
Can we begin the duel?
Perplexed, Melisa stepped aside so we could take our senses.
I wonder if I ever stand a chance. After all, you've already defeated 2 powerful vampires.
And with that unnecessary, sarcastic remark, the duel began. With my sword raised, I launched at her without hesitation, but Sarah managed to dodge my attack with a single move, like a bullfighter. I raised my guard again and charged at her once more, but she evaded me for a second time. It was as if, instead of fighting, my opponent were just dancing with me. Meanwhile, I was running out of breath and my chest burned. Finally, I got fed up with the fact that she was only playing with me. I tried to slash at her, but she blocked it with that thin sword of hers, just as strong as any other. Sarah showed me back and I almost fell to the ground. I tried to regain my footing as quickly as possible. Sarah smiled when she noticed my panting.
Poor thing. Are you tired? Do you mind if I go now?
The moment she said that, she thrust at me so quickly, it seemed her sword had multiplied into 1,000 times. I tried to defend myself with my own blade, but she was so fast that the sword soon reached my arms, tearing the sleeves off my shirt.
Focus. Don't take your eyes off your opponent.
I jumped back to get away from those attacks. With my arms bleeding and my sword raised, I fixed my gaze on Sarah and determined to win. Then I noticed her weakness. The vampire had the most open guard in the world. I just had to seize the perfect moment to...
You think you're going to defeat me with a guard that sloppy, turn 1?
That overconfidence would be our downfall. I pretended to lower my guard, and before she could notice, I lunged at her and drove my sword into her heart. This duel is over. Sarah looked shocked at first, but then she gave me a look that seemed... friendly.
You're right. Congratulations. You won. But now you're very exhausted.
Ramiro, be careful. Don't look her in the eyes.
But it was too late. Yes, I'm exhausted.
It will be better to forget this whole duel business. It will be better to hand this girl over to Emmanuel.
The best thing would be to hand her over.
Sarah, the rules
No
say
one
that...
asked you, princess. Where were we, Ramiro? Yes. Now you want to drive that stake into your own heart.
I don't remember this part very clearly. Being hypnotized is like being drunk or underwater. I think I went straight to Melisa and we struggled until I snatched the stake from her. Then I lifted it to drive it into my own heart when...
Calm down, Sarah. You're not a vampire who breaks the rules.
To everyone's surprise, Victor arrived.
Stop covering my eyes, Victor. You're going to break my concentration.
Melisa took advantage of the moment and slapped me a couple times, bringing me back to normal.
Wake up. Wake up. Hypnosis isn't supposed to last this long in turn 1s.
What happened? Why do I have your stake in my hand?
Just give it to me, okay? Before you poke your eye out.
Emmanuel is going to have Richard destroyed, Victor. I have to do it.
You're still seeing that human? You know what the law says.
I explained to him that we wouldn't have hybrid children, but he won't listen.
Sarah...
He said that if I didn't win, maybe he'd feel like telling the council about Richard. He's going to hand him over to them. They'll execute him in front of me.
Okay, then turn him. That way he can't touch him.
Richard has family, a job, a life among humans. Destroying our loved ones' lives isn't something the rest of us can do that easily.
Melisa turned to look at me. I realized that those words hurt her more than she could ever admit. I couldn't help it. I had to step in. I'll win. I'll defeat Emmanuel in the duel.
You're just a turn one.
A turn one who defeated 3 of you.
Bring Emmanuel's head first. Then brag all you want.
Hey, Victor.
What do you want?
Thank you. You saved my life.
I was just settling my debt. Emmanuel can be ruthless. If I were you, I'd think twice before facing him.
Wait. Thanks for the encouragement, Victor. It was nice seeing you too. Well, Melisa, maybe it's time for us to... Hey, what's wrong?
What do you mean?
You look... I don't know, sad?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Is it because of what Sarah said?
Oh, please.
Listen to me. You didn't ruin my life, okay? What Sarah said...
What Sarah said doesn't matter to me.
But...
I have to go. I'm thirsty. I'll see you next week.
My friend, I don't know what bothers me more. Melisa's pride or what Victor and Sarah said about bringing Emmanuel's head. Yeah, it's the latter. Now it's just not Melisa. Victor, his brother Tommy, and Sarah are counting on me to defeat and kill Emmanuel, the most powerful clan leader in New York. A victory that will also decide whether I get my human life back or lose it completely. Damn, remember the old days when I would just complain about my teacher?
Layers of a Rookie Vampire, it's a podcast written and directed by
Edgar Viramontes Monay.
Produced by Lucía Rubio Robustillo. Sound engineered by
Fernanda Oetling Santa Cruz.
Edited by
Samuel Richardson.
With her lovely cast:
Al Ortega,
Juliana Gutiérrez Arango.
Skylar, Shen.
Justin Durivou.
See you in the next episode.